Given everything that's going on in Mexico right now, a lot of people, spring break week, I think for many is next week or the week after, right? Many people might have been wanting to go to Mexico, and now given what's going on, you may be thinking not the best idea. So this kind of ties into that because the folks at the Airport de Montreal have let us know that, well, you probably know this if you've been lately, but if you haven't, there's a lot of construction going on. So the idea is that if you're planning to go, you might be advised on a couple of things. So we thought based on that, Anne-Sophie Hamel, who's a spokesperson with Montreal Airports, is on the line. Thanks so much for being here. Can you tell us, as I said, I saw the report on TV, the construction that's going on now is going to last for quite a while, is it not?
Yeah, we're in a big development project. So we're, for the next 10 years, doing a lot of things at the airport. But right now, we're really focusing on access of the airport. As I'm sure you're well aware, and your listeners too, there's been some congestion issues going into the airport for the last few years. So short term, our main focus is really to adapt the capacity of our infrastructure to make sure that we can process all the passengers that are coming into the airport. So we're kind of in the midst of that. We closed our multi-level parking lot. We're in the process of demolishing it. So a lot of things are changing at the airport, but going into Montreal Trudeau can be a little bit more tricky because of that. But the long-term game is really to find a long-term solution for road congestion coming into the airport.
Yeah. So the good news is by 2036, things will be better.
A little bit before that.
Okay.
A little bit before that.
So for people now, because I know obviously if you're going on a long flight, maybe you're not parking your car at the airport, but if you're hopping over to Toronto, New York, Boston, whatever, you mentioned now that multi-level parking is done. So what's the recommendation with people who do bring their car to the airport? Leave it. Where would you leave it?
Yeah, well, our main advice is really to reserve your parking space before coming into the airport.
Reserve?
Yeah, you can reserve online. So that way you make sure that when you get here, we have a spot that is for you. The reason why we're asking people to do that is because we lost the multi-level parking lot, which was our main parkade on the airport side. We lost about 5,000 or 6,000 parking spaces on site. We did build new parking lots. We have a valet service, but we couldn't build the same amount of places that we lost. So when we're looking in comparison to last year, we're about 15% less parking spots available on the airport side. So we want to make sure that people reserve beforehand. And if you go on a website and you can't reserve your parking place, then you have to look into other means of transportation to get to the airport. So whether that's the 747, which is the SCM bus coming into the airport, a taxi, shuttle, or having someone just drop you off at the airport.
Can I ask, with respect to if you go ahead and reserve, I didn't know you could do this. I mean, I know you have valet, but if you're going to reserve, where would you end up parking with a reserved spot?
We have our different parking lots available are on the website, so you choose the lot where you want to reserve your place. Yeah.
And from there, you can't walk to the terminal. You take a shuttle, I guess, from there.
There's shuttle. Yeah. The multi-level parking lot was the main parking lot that was a walkable distance to the terminal building. So that being closed off to the public, our other airports are all our other parking lots, are all connected to the terminal building through shuttle services.
Okay. And the last thing is, and I know this has been the warning for a while, get to the airport earlier than your flight. The advice now is what? Get there the day before? No. Get there. Get there. How many hours are you suggesting now?
Yeah, well, as you said, it's been the advice for a while, but 3 hours prior to the flight, I feel like I'm just, repeating myself over and over. But that's our main advice, because as you've seen and as people have experienced, there can be a 20-25 minute wait to get to the main terminal building. And with the closure of the multi-level parking lot, as I said, people are coming with different means of transportation, so that adds cars on the main ramp. So congestion can be a little higher during rush hour. So when you get to the airport 3 hours prior to your flight, even if there is congestion, which we know is not ideal, but if you're there 3 hours prior to your flight, you can still, have plenty of time to get through that congestion and do all the processes to get on your way.
All right. Thank you so much. Good news for people just to be aware of what is going on, so it's not a surprise for you when you get there. Thanks so much, Anne-Sophie. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Aaron.
Take care.
The newest tracks. Let's go. New music. And the next big thing.
Always on the new music first.
Your first place to hear it all.
Cause you gon' like it, love it, wanna play it twice. Playing now.
iHeart New Music. Your digital station for brand new drops, fresh finds, and tomorrow's bangers.
I think we need something new.
Discover iHeart New Music. Always fresh, always first. Stream now on the free iHeartRadio app.